This is last year for Ohtani.
Not going.
With their approach so far.
Player to lead baseball in extra base hits, stolen bases. He was ranked second, so he's the hits. 1-1 to Mookie. Back up the middle, off Scooble. Torres slipped. He won't be able to get.
It's the second time already we've seen him slip. One coming, and Gleyber has to change spikes.
Big-time RBI opportunities for a guy who saw as much as any last year. Teoscar Hernandez. A changeup gets him. It's 0-1. Not going. Swing and a miss. Challenged him up top at 98.
Well, Torres, you see, they're the metal spikes, but are they? There.
0-2. Scooble.
Strike zone, elite stuff. His presence is incredible. Obviously made some big pitches there on the one inning where they gave him some stress. But
307 wins in Detroit. On a 1-1 to Spencer Torkelson.
I can manage. There's no two ways about it. He knows what he's doing there. And the thing is he gets a lot of credit.
The Dodgers lead 1-0. They were 68-15 when scoring first last year. That's a winning percent. 3-2. Blake Snell has walked up. And he will now walk. And the Braves Sunday Night Baseball is back at 7 Eastern Time on ESPN, and ESPN Deportes will start at 6. Two very good teams that will compete in the National League for best record. That's a foul ball. This morning, coming from the East Coast out here, will adjust and get in
the West Coast.
Exactly. Part of the order that had some success against him, and there they go again. Torkelson avoids it because he had to. He will stay.
Just not afraid of getting jammed. Hits the ball the other way and then starts the season off.
80 miles an hour, but they're in business again here against Snell for Colt Keith. Get that little bleeder that Will Smith jumped all over, and then they caught Torkelson off third.
The Tigers would love to push Snell's pitch count up because A.J. Hinch is ready to make some maneuvering on the bench, ready to get Kerry Carpenter in the game and his first chance. That's what you're going to pinch hit. That guy's ready. He's going to have a bat. He knows he's going to.
1 strike, Dodger Stadium, a little quiet right now.
Having seen that he already had struck him out, better said on a fielder's choice.
I'm out.
You know, you go on a magic run like they did. There's so many different here. Consistent name called. All of them contributed to what Detroit did.
Jay Hinch, is he allowed his players to play when he needed that pin?
Here's Baez. Beats one into the ground. Rojas will come. He'll go to first. That's the only play he had there on a slowly hit.
Look at the changeup grip. And the movement on that pitch. Just great execution from Snell. Javi Baez was swinging a fastball. He got the changeup.
It's amazing for a player like Javi Baez who slows attacking him differently on that first pitch.
That's out.
Because of his aggressiveness.
He did that for like 1 month with the Mets, remember?
Yes.
He could be
3-1 now as Rogers. He made a nice shoestring grab. 3-1 ball 4. So they are.
Four's good. Thanks,
that brings Mark Pryor, the pitching coach, out to the mound to talk to.
Here against left-handed pitching, hit 173. So they're going to tell him, even though he got a base hit last time on.
Craving more baseball? Just
10% of the time. Bases loaded here for Snell. Not a lot to start it early and get a pretty decent swing on it.
Loaded with Tigers. Right here.
And Blake Snell
on the mound.
Against Snell, and the crowd senses this important pitch.
Great block in the Dodgers bench.
Takes a lot of trust. Out of trust in Smith.
A career sub 150 hitter. That one did get away from.
but just could not. Way out in front.
Did you see where the ball landed?
Yeah.
And he then gets, as we talked about, when Blake Snell's on the mound. New ball game as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Always just a lime away. World Series. He set a whole bunch of records in the process. First walk-off games, he ended up with a homer between 21 and 24, the longest streak all time. Pre-game ceremony, it was. Skubal fields his position, and I'll ask Cody, did you see any?
Really overthrew that curveball. That was an impossible block for Will Smith.
Yeah.
And I think he was tight spin on a curveball. It's going to shoot the other way, and that's exactly what happened there. And
for Skubal as he gets set on an 0-1.
you know, it's mound. He's just relentlessly aggressive. And I'm going to throw my fastballs early. You're going to adjust to me. If you start cheating.
Right center field. This one's got a little carry. Kreidler going back, still going. Oh, Ryan Kreidler makes it in front of him to make the play. Manny Margot ends up with it in his glove.
Play. Look where Kreidler starts. Left center field. He then takes a peek at the wall. He knows exactly where. That's what the Tigers wanted to do the entire time. They right now.
Tremendous play, and while on the ground, flipped it to Margot, who threw it back in. But Kreidler
decision confirmed.
Very much so.
And they've been looking for a center fielder, right? You have Meadows starting, but moving to center field if need be in some scenarios.
That's a shot into right. That's going to get down off the bat of Will Smith.
Number 13.
Roll Max Muncy is as good as there is.
A.J. Hinch told us he'd be thrilled with 6 innings and 90 pitches.
Missing ability for managers and front office when it's valid with his team because of his experience opening day roster to make a play like that.
That's a great point. The strength of this team.
50th pitch.
And what do you need when you have great pitching staff?
He has hit 35 homers or more. Swing and a miss. Boy, Tarek Skubal goes changeup. Hideo Nomo action. Ohtani in gold letters.
The tornado. Remember Nomo, the tornado, that delivery? You first saw him.
This organization cannot be overstated. And the amount of the investment in the players, they also invested in 1-1 to Ibanez. Swing and a drive left field. Pages still going back. He's the get free MLB.tv with T-Mobile. Redeem today at T-Mobile.com/MLB. Be in LA. Of course, he was with the Padres and the Giants. 5 years, 182 million. Last year, say, I want to be part of that, so I can take less because it feels like Snell could have probably.
And his wife, she's your happiness. And this La La Land here is a very happy place.
That one's going to drop in front of the center fielder, Edmund.
They also have built an excellent clubhouse culture. I was talking about this with Clay at a time when he's nearing the end of his career, has a chance at a title.
Yeah, I think the ring thing, when we asked him about kind of the mentality of backing up, he said, well, we're all hungry. And he's
the starting rotation alone and what's coming back this summer. Kershaw.